Today we are going to look at speed and velocity. Our essential question for the day: how can we describe the motion of an object relative to a reference point? Let's first consider some vocabulary. Relative is a comparison made between things. For example, I am strong relative to my baby brother, but I am weak relative to my older brother. Also, we need to know what a vector is. A vector is measurements that tell both how much and in which direction. For example, weight, velocity, and displacement. Now, let's consider topic question number 1. What is motion? Motion is the change in position of an object relative to a reference point. Let's look at the first example. Here we have a duck and a shark. The shark is moving fast relative to the bird. In the second example, we have a snail and some grass. We consider the grass our reference point, and the snail is moving quite slow, but he is moving relative to the grass. Now consider this question. If the Earth is spinning at 1,000 miles per hour and also moving 67,000 miles per hour in orbit around the Sun, why don't we feel the motion? Well, everything on the Earth shares the same motion, so there's not a reference point that is close enough for our brains to use to sense the motion. Now we will consider topic question 2. What is position? A coordinate system is helpful for describing the position of an object relative to a reference point, which is also called the origin. I'd now like you to fill in the numbers on the number line. In this diagram, the gas pump is the origin. We can label its position 0. Now, pause the video and label the number line. The position X of the front of the pickup truck is at positive 6 units, and the position of the front of the car is at negative 2 units from the reference point. Now, let's consider topic question number 3. What is displacement? Displacement is the change in position. It's a vector, which means that it has a direction as well as a magnitude or amount. Displacement is equal to the final position minus the initial position, or displacement equals xf minus xi. Therefore, the car's displacement in the picture on the right will be 9 minus 4, which equals 5 units in the positive direction. Remember, displacement includes a direction. Without a direction, it is simply the distance traveled. Now, let's consider topic question number 4. What is speed? The units for a speed are always a distance unit over a time unit, like miles per hour or meters per second. Speed is the rate at which an object moves a distance in a given amount of time. There are 2 types of speed: average and instantaneous. The average speed is the total distance covered in a given amount of time. The formula is speed equals distance divided by time. So a runner's average speed during the marathon would be found by dividing the total distance by the total time it took. For instantaneous speed, it's the speed of an object in a given distance. We still use the same formula, speed equals distance divided by time. In this case, the plane's instantaneous speed is given by the speedometer, which measures the distance the plane is traveling per unit of time. Now we will look at topic question number 5. What is velocity? while velocity is the displacement of an object over a given amount of time. In other words, it's the speed of an object with a direction. Therefore, velocity is a vector. The turtle's velocity is 4 meters per hour in the eastern direction. The formula for velocity is displacement over time. In order to calculate this, we will need to take the final position minus the initial position and divide by time. So, how can an object's velocity be calculated? Let's look at an example. An ambulance travels north to an accident 10 miles away. It takes 4 minutes. What is the ambulance's average velocity? Well, the formula is velocity equals displacement divided by time. So if velocity is 10 miles north and time is 4 minutes, that'll give us velocity equals 2.5 miles per minute north. Let's consider another example. A pickup truck goes from positive 4 meters to negative 4 meters in 2 seconds. What is the truck's velocity? Once again, the formula for velocity is the final position minus the initial position all over time. So velocity is negative 4 meters minus positive 4 meters, then divide by 2. This gives us velocity equals negative 8 meters divided by 2 seconds. So velocity is negative 4 meters per second. Notice how the negative sign just now indicates that the truck is moving to the left relative to the reference point, the gas pump. It also makes this a velocity instead of just a speed. Remember, speed is always positive, but velocity could be positive or negative. Finally, let's consider topic question number 7. How can the speed formula be manipulated? Well, the speed triangle below is helpful for finding the distance traveled or the time passed. So you're going to draw a triangle and make a T inside. Write the formula for speed going from left to right. Speed is distance over time. So D for distance is at the top and T for time is at the bottom. If you need to find the distance traveled, you will multiply the speed by the time, because speed and time are next to each other. If you need to find the time that something was traveling, you will divide the distance by the speed, because distance is on top of speed. The trick is to cover up what you want, and what is left is the formula that you need. Now, let's try using what we've learned. Try the Sum It Up questions on your own.